Well, hello everyone. I'm Jill Bloom, Group Publisher of Roofing Contractor, and welcome to our Best of Success podcast show. And it's always an honor to have with me Thea Dudley, the CEO of Pocket Protectors, aka the Credit Overlord. Thea, thank you so much for joining me.
Pleasure to be here, Jill. Thank you.
Well, Thea, gosh, it's that time of year. I know you've told me before, this is your least favorite season. Now, come on, it's the holidays. What do you mean it's your least favorite season? What does every contractor need to know, and distributor and wall and ceiling person? What do they need to know? What's happening?
Well, I know I sound like the Grinch, and it's not because my heart is too small, but I have to tell you, starting every single Thanksgiving when that turkey hits the table, it's merry late payment season. And it goes clear through the second week of January because lo and behold, we can't figure out that the holidays and the holiday schedule messes up payments. So everybody wants you to be super thoughtful with it, understanding. I'm not. My crews, my material all went out on time. You need to figure out how to get your payments to me.
Yeah, I
Just
love
saying.
it. Oh my gosh. Well, there you go. I guess now I understand merry late payment season, right? They're probably spending. What are they doing? Are they saying that they're spending too much money on the holidays and Christmas presents? What's up?
Well, at least that would be honest. I could respect someone going, look, I took everyone to Cancun for the holidays, so you're going to have to wait. Instead, we're short staffed. It was a short week. You'll have to be understanding. It's like, yeah, I'm not. I'm not your Christmas angel. I'm not your holiday buddy. We had a deal. So my cash flow doesn't stop. I still have people that would like to get their holiday bonuses and things. So we need to keep that money rolling. So we're going to talk about some things you can do to, I don't know, maybe preempt the late payment season and maybe throw a curveball into it a little bit and keep your cash flow from suffering from that.
I love it. So, what are the top four ways contractors or everybody listening can ratchet down on this merry late payment season?
So, first thing, email. Email is your friend. Email, texting, any way that you can get your invoices and statements to your customers. Don't rely on snail mail. If you think it's bad during just a regular year, it's worse during the holidays. I know people don't send holiday cards the way they used to, but trust me, if there's any way that the post office can slow down getting your stuff to or from you, they're going to do it. So email, email, email. Get a payment portal. Make it easy for people to do business with you. Make it all about them. Hey, it's self-serve. Get in there anytime. You're interactive with me. You can pick up your lien waivers there if you want. Get your payments, see your account. You're competing with the big box, and Amazon and your big box, your orange and blue guys have made it super easy to train your customers because they've already done it for you because that's how they work it. So that's number two. Number three is do a terms tune up. Are you like a one and done? Are you I'm going to call it a one size fits all kind of thing. It's like we're net 30, deal with it. Different customers need to have different needs and different job types, whether it's government, AIA, whether it's residential, homeowner, whatever it is, you want to make sure that you're setting your customers up for success. So certain jobs are going to take different terms. Set yourself apart from your competitors by using that relationship and by using some critical thinking skills that a computer can't do for you. You're going to have to leverage your sales and credit teams. Just don't go promising people 120-day because your credit manager's head will explode. And then probably the one of the things that have worked for banks and credit cards, but we don't leverage enough in our industries is interest and late fees. We are interest-free loans most of the time. So when I pull a credit report and I see that somebody's paying their bank, their line of credit, their credit cards, they're paying them because have you seen what credit card interest rates are now? It's like what 22, 23, 24%. I would stiff my contractor or my supplier to pay my credit card because I know I can sweet talk most of you people out of it if you are even charging. And by sweet talk, I mean a little bit of bullying. I'm going to take my business elsewhere. And it's like, yeah, honey, nobody wants you. You're not paying on time. So we're good.
Yeah.
But those are the four things that you can really do to start maneuvering it. If you, yeah, a little bonus tip would be if you have a payment portal, you can go ahead and set it for those dunning notices. and start getting their little, hey, it's due in 3 days. Hey, it was due yesterday. It's 2 weeks old now. There's all kinds of things you can do. So lots of things to be proactive so that you don't have some holiday reflux.
That is so awesome, Theo. You know, one thing that I always love about you is just I love how you help everybody be really blunt and to the point. And that being said, what are some of the things that even if we had to almost role play, like you were saying, it's Thanksgiving or it's Christmas. What are some of what are some of the quick responses that you train your people to say?
Yeah, I know. Gosh, I know it's Thanksgiving. We had to rework our crews to make sure that we got to everybody and get to your job. Do I need to send somebody by to pick up that check? Is there something we can do to help you? I have a link for you. And if it's, well, we're just not cutting them this week, it's like, well, did you not know it? It's amazing what you can say to people, Jill, if you say it right. It's like, baby, did you not know this was happening this week? Because I still have to eat. And it's very humbling to get people communicating in a way that it's no frills, no holds barred. It's like, look, talk to me. I realize you might be short staffed, but I really got to get this money in. We had a deal. You're 2 weeks late. I already gave you a free pass.
That
So
I love
figure
it.
it out.
Those are some great statements. I think everybody needs to have that looping through their mind, like on their own, like that audio looping on their phone so they know how to repeat that very easily.
Well, one thing you can do, Jill, before you make a call, and salesmen are great at this, but credit people or maybe some owners that do a lot of their own collections, things that they're not great at is having kind of predetermined talk tracks in their mind where before I make a call, I'm going to think, okay, here's all the scenarios. What
Mhm.
do I need to be thinking of so that I can preamble this? Where it's, hey, I really am kind of on you. I know it seems like I'm a stalker, but we report to the credit bureaus. I really don't want this to impact your credit report because the thing that impacts you the most are late payments. They really wreak havoc with you, and you've been so good all year that I would hate to have it impacted by that. So, I'm just trying to make sure we keep you on the straight and narrow. So you
Another,
can come up with all kinds of things.
yeah, I know, right? That's going to be our next article, or maybe we'll just put it down in the notes below the video. Here, what did you call it? Your talk track?
Here's your talk track. here's your like A to Z. If I have to come up with A, B, C, D, what do I need to talk to you about to have this come back? Where just telling me, hey, the bank said my credit card has a cap on it, so I can only charge, $250 a day. It's like, well, then honey, I'm going to be charging your credit card every dang day until Christmas because I got to get paid. And yeah, I can work with you. Let me just auto debit. We'll just keep going at it that way. But there are so many ways you can come back. You have to learn to be okay with just getting blatantly honest. And you don't have to
Yeah.
be mean. You don't have to be a jerk, but you can unvarnish it. Sometimes too much sugar, they don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, great points. See, it's always an honor and a pleasure to hear your nuggets of information that everybody needs to hear for sure, especially during Merry Late Payment Season. So thank you so much for joining me. If anybody has any questions, how do they get a hold of you?
You can visit my website at www.pocketprotectorsllc.com, or you can reach me at thea@creditoverlord.com.
Sounds great. And if anybody has any questions for us, it's roofingcontractor.com, wconline.com, or roofingsupplypro.com. And while you're there, make sure you sign up for all our free content, especially our e-newsletters, our websites, sign up and follow us on all of our social media channels. That way you can stay up to date on all the great content we're putting out, especially the great podcasts and videos like we're doing today with Thea. And most importantly, stay safe and healthy. And we can't wait to talk to you soon. Thanks again, Thea.
Thank you.